to cost the Packers game. And then last week, they just didn't show up. I mean, that was the worst of the 4 games. They're not giving us anything to hope for because, quite honestly, in the Kirk Cousins years, they haven't beaten any good teams. In the 20 games he's played in Minnesota, their best win was the Eagles on the road last year. He's beating who he's supposed to, and he's not beating anyone else. Now, granted, the Packer tie. If either team has a kicker, that game somebody wins it. He played really well in the Rams game. The defense let him down in that one. Diggs and Thielen let him down in the Saints game. So there are 3 games that they could have won, and now you're looking at an 11-5 team going in the playoffs. Instead, you get 8-7-1 and not going anywhere. Last year, we're down because Kirk Cousins is making $84 million, and he's making the same mistakes over and over again. Been telling people this for the last couple of weeks. Kirk is a great guy. He's really good at taking the blame. He's not good at taking charge. He's not a leader. He's not the leader they need out there. Like we talked about earlier, Adam Thielen called him out, and he apologized to Adam Thielen. Don't apologize. Don't say anything. Just go out and play the game. Ball out.
Yeah, just own it and step up. Yeah.
Ball out. And he's not doing it. And he, like I said, I'm getting tired of him apologizing for not being good. Like, okay, we get it. You're a good guy. You're taking the blame. Stop taking the blame and take charge and do something about it. It's really, really, Vikings fans are all down. And by the way, any Vikings fans who are listening, Case Keenum is not the answer either. We got the best we could out of Case Keenum.
Yeah, I've seen that take too.
Case Keenum gave us a year. He gave us a good year, but that team the defense was really the dominant force in that team, and we ran the ball pretty well too. It wasn't Case Keenum that won, that got us where we were. It was that defense in the running game. Keenum did a nice job. He didn't make too many mistakes, but Case Keenum is not bringing Case Keenum back is not the right answer.
So JB, I'm going to jump in real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jay.
Do you see them, or do you want them to make a move and draft a QB, even if it's in this upcoming draft, just because that way you're set up to just move on? Because you're obviously not re-signing Kurt at this point. I mean,
no, he's done that.
Yeah, you've already overpaid him. You're not going down that rabbit hole again. I think his time is he's there because there's no relief in getting rid of him. So,
no, but the Vikings are going to be here's what the Vikings are going to do, because this is what the Vikings do. They're going to go 7-9 this year and finish middle of the pack where their draft choice. You're not going to find that next franchise quarterback. You're really going to have to dig to find them.
There's enough QBs. You guys can have one both of you.
I mean,
there's a lot of QBs coming out.
This draft has actually got a lot of good arms in it, JB.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I would definitely go out and get a quarterback and see if we can groom him. I also wonder if Stefanski's really the answer as the coordinator. I thought he might be. And I love Mike Zimmer, but I would have to think, and they'll probably let him stay with his, work out his contract. But if they don't do anything this year, do you really want Mike Zimmer to stay around, or is it time to maybe go out and see if you can sign away a Lincoln Riley from Oklahoma?
Yeah, that's going to be the hot commodity throughout the offseason, man.
Do you want to go out and get him?
Yeah, because he's got another QB lined up for a possible third Heisman QB in a row right now. Jalen Hurts is playing out of his mind in that offense.
Yeah.
And Lincoln Riley looks like a genius.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Julius?
Minnesota, I agree with a lot of what JB said, but the defense, I believe, is not as great as it was. The offensive line's kind of below average at this point. Dalvin Cook is good, and he's going to win you a few games by himself. I say
lean on him as much as you can.
Kirk is a talented guy. We were talking about this earlier. He has an arm. He has an NFL arm. He can make throws to win games. It's just all in his head. And at this point, he hasn't proven that he can get out his own way. So, I see an 8-win season, 7-8 win season as well for Minnesota.
He's the answer. We had to go after him, but he's not the answer.
Well, okay. I mean, do you guys feel like Kirk Cousins then is the? And I don't mean this in a bad way. I'm just talking about pure talent and letting the mind get in the way. Do you think he's kind of like Cutler? Because Cutler, his mind always got in the way. He had incredible arm talent, but he always overthunk things, and you saw it every game. So I just didn't know if that was a good comparison.
And yeah, that's not a bad comparison. I think Kirk is gun shy because his offensive line has never really given him much support. I think he's starting to feel pressure that's not there. Watch him back in the pocket. There are games when there's no pressure, yet he's feeling it because he's so used to it being there. He's missing open receivers because of this. If he can't get out of his own head, he's of no use to this team.
Well, okay. Speaking of other pressure coming in, I got to ask this. And you just sent this before in the group chat. Are the Diggs trade rumors for real? Because I saw that there was some rumblings about it over the past week. Then all of a sudden, like Thielen after last game called out the the OC and Kirk Cousins, and basically with that huge rant he went on. And then on top of that, now you're starting to see Stephon Diggs putting like a cryptic Instagram post, tweets, and now he's missing practice with non-injury. I mean, it's just looking more and more like something's coming true of those rumors. I mean, what do you think?
I think his days in Minnesota are numbered. That's going to be fun to watch because now you're going to have one wide receiver instead of two. I don't know who they think they're going to put as their wide receiver two, quite honestly. I hope they have a plan. I've been talking to my friends from Philadelphia. Maybe they should trade him to Buffalo, get Zay Jones and a couple of picks and hope that Jones works out in Minnesota. But if Cousins can't find receivers as it is, what good is having receivers on the roster anyway?
True.
I mean, maybe
I've also seen this trade rumor too. What about Eli Manning? He's sitting on the bench for New York. He knows how to make the easy throws. He would have two receivers there in Diggs and Thielen. He's got Kyle Rudolph. I mean, if you look what New York was when he was there, and I understand Daniel Jones is doing that and doing well with the kind of same offense, but Eli, I feel like has needed a change of scenery the past couple of years. I mean,
no,
he could be a game manager for y'all.
No, 2 words for that. Hell no. You're gonna put Eli Manning behind the Vikings offensive line? Really?
He's seen worse. New York Giants offensive line is pretty goddamn bad.
Yeah, and what happened with the Giants offensive line with Eli back there? It's going to be the same thing in Minnesota. He's going to have nobody in front of him. He's immobile. So now we go from a guy who's semi-mobile to a guy who's immobile. I don't want Eli Manning at the end of his career in Minnesota. I don't want him at all.
I can respect that.
I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that.
I've seen some rumblings about it saying that Minnesota and Chicago were interested in talking of a trade, not any trade, but just talking about it. So I didn't know if it was still happening or. I mean,
I don't think any team in the NFL wants Eli.
No, they don't. And there's nothing wrong with it. Not wanting him. He's past his prime. He's immobile.
He should have retired like 2 years ago.
He could play behind the Niners. He could play behind the Patriots offensive line and be okay.
Anybody can play behind the Patriots.
Well, that's the point. Eli Manning Eli Manning cannot move.
True. He can't.
When he was with the Giants the last year, it was like, hey, look at the statue of Eli Manning right in the middle of the 50-yard line. No, that's really Eli. No, it's a bad idea. Nobody should sign Eli Manning. Nobody should try and trade for him. He should just call it a career and be happy that he did something that nobody else can do. He took down the quarterback who shall not be named twice in the Super Bowl.
He can go be a funny commercial guy like his brother.
Yeah, that's what he can do. That's what he's up to.
I heard you mention something about Zimmer possibly going. Does none of the blame fall on Spielman for the whole Cousins fiasco and kind of throwing him all the money? I mean, does none of the blame kind of fall on him for that?
Yeah, Spielman and his contract is up too, I think. I don't think they're going to bring him back. This all started with Teddy's horrible injury because the Vikings were set up to have a quarterback for the next 10 years, I thought, with Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Then he has this tragic injury, really. The fact that he's playing for the Saints is amazing. So now you get gun shy because he had an injury, a non-contact injury that allegedly could have ended his career. Are you going to go and give him money and keep him around and hope that doesn't happen again? Probably not. So then what do we have to go do? Spielman starts the chain of bad moves. We go give the Eagles a first-round pick for Sam Leglamp Bradford, who's the most fragile quarterback I've ever seen. And, I mean, he made it through a season. At least he made it through 16 games. Didn't think he'd get that far. But that pick ends up being, Carson Wentz for the Eagles. And we're stuck with Bradford for a year, and then it's just like, who's going to fill in now? Case Keenum, we stick him in for a year. And then when Cousins comes up as available, he was the best quarterback available. I mean, he took less money to be a Viking because the Jets offered him more. It was a gamble they had to take because there was nothing else out there. But this all started when Teddy got hurt and Spielman panicked and went out and gave away the farm for Sam Bradford.
Would you trade?
Okay.
Would I trade who?
Would you trade for Teddy back? Teddy Bridgewater. Would you trade the Saints to get him back?
Yeah, I'd take him back, but he's not coming back because he's set up for his career now. Once Breeze retires, that's Teddy's team. I think he likes being in New Orleans. I think he's happy there. They gave him a shot. The Vikings kind of cast him off. I don't know if I'm Teddy if I really want to go back to Minnesota after the way he was kind of treated. They just kind of wrote him off. I wouldn't come back for him.
JB, your troubles in Minnesota as far as the QB started before the Teddy Bridgewater injury. In fact, I would venture to say that your QB conundrum you guys have been stuck in started all the way back when you guys panicked and overdrafted Christian Ponder in a draft that was
please.
full of terrible overdrafted quarterbacks that year and had been, and it continued for a couple of years. Honestly, at that point, there was so many other options that were better, like game managers, and you could have built the team that you had. And then, on top of it, honestly, if you think about when you guys went up to draft Teddy Bridgewater, he was overdrafted because without that glove on, his pro day, he showed he did not have an NFL arm. It developed better once he got there, and he was lucky he was in a dome. But, even if he wouldn't have got injured, his arm strength he was going to be out of the league by now. The fact that he got injured and actually, from everything I'm hearing and what I've seen, yeah, he's got a weird completion percentage per yardage, but there is way more zip on that ball and way more. He's built a lot differently now than he ever was in Minnesota. That injury may have actually saved his overall football career than hurt it. I mean, as much as weird as that sounds, but
No.
This QB thing has been a problem, and y'all have been panicking for a QB because of Aaron Rodgers in that situation for a long time. And I think at this point, some patience needs to be had to get out of it because the panic moves have been just caused nothing but problems. I think they need to really settle down, pick a couple of guys they really like in the next couple of drafts, and focus on if those guys are really their guy instead of worrying about panicking. And if it's not, you build the team. Like the 49ers and a lot of other teams have done everything and then added the quarterback at the end. It's kind of weird. They've done it the opposite way. But in some ways, it's probably easier in the modern era to do that than it is to go out and try to reach for a quarterback every year and hope you get it right because you end up getting stuck in this kind of a crapping situation. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. I mean, the Vikings' problem has really been the offensive line more than quarterback, I think. The fact that they can't find five guys who can actually block up front.